Monson! Woo! You guys can do better than that. Hello, Monson! This is so exciting. So, some of you have been here all day with us, and I appreciate that. Some of you have come in throughout the day. This is our last musical act for the night. I just want to thank everybody for coming. My name is Jennifer Wolowitz. I'm the town administrator, and I love being in Monson, and I'm just thankful that you all welcomed me with open arms. My good friend Kurt Jameson is here from the Lions Club. And before we let Peter J. Newland and Radio X take the stage, we're going to have Kurt come up and talk a little bit about someone that's on this stage right now. Come on, Kurt.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Monson Lions Club, we're here to pay tribute to Peter J. Newland and Radio X. Back when COVID was really hitting us, the Monson Lions Club were trying to figure ways of people that were suffering from the virus. And we decided to have a drive-in concert at the winery, and we asked Peter Newland and his band Radio X to come help us. And it turned out to be a great success. With that, we were able to give 300 meals to people in the Holland-Brimfield area, help out in oil, and a bunch of other things. So with that, we would like to present to Peter Newland and Radio X the Monson Lions Club Humanitarian Award, presented on September 25th, and for the generosity and dedication to worthy causes. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all, actually.
Thanks. Thank you, Kurt. You know who really needs, y'all know who really needs this. And all the cheers and everything. Jeannie Bailey, give it up for the Queen. She puts this stuff together. She's a dynamo. She's just amazing. I've worked with a lot of people in showbiz. I've been doing this for a long time. And I've never seen that kind of dedication and energy in my life. Give it up for Jeannie Bailey one time. And thank you very much for this. How y'all doing? Man, it's good to be back in my hometown. Although I only live about 20 miles that way. I was looking at this field tonight. Went to high school over there. Played some softball over here. Got in a fist fight there. Got in a fist fight there. Man, that thing with the new kid in school, you know what I mean? The first thing that happens, you just want to punch him in the face. No reason, just... Anyway, it's good to be home. It's good to be able to play some music for y'all for a good cause. This is something called Digging for Salt in the Gold Mine. Tower, waiting for my wound to heal. Old John told me they were digging for gold west of the coal field. I hit town on a Greyhound down to my last dime. Boss man said, I'm gonna make you rich. Get a pick and get in line. The whip on, sun don't shine underground, dragging chains, doing time, digging for salt in a gold mine, gold mine. I'm up each day at the crack of noon. Digging in a deep black hole, banging my head up against the wall, searching for the mother lode. Then one night I hit a vein, shining like the kingdom come. I drove it over to the captain digging for salt in a gold mine, gold mine. He said, now beauty, that's in the eye of the beholder. But that's one risk that we will never run. He said, salt, that's what you need. You won't believe how much they'll eat. It's cheap, and we can sell it by the ton. One more. He said, now beauty, that's in the eye of the beholder. But that's one risk that we will never run. He said, salt, that's what you need. You won't believe how much they'll eat. It's cheap, and we can sell it by the ton. The whip called down, sun up, shine, I dig round, drag it, change, doing time. I'm digging for salt in the gold mine. Oh yeah! I'm good. I'm good. Give me a little piano, and a little more of my acoustic guitar. All right. So, I grew up here. I played my first music here, and I've always loved all kinds of music. And I always liked folk music, country music, hard rock and roll, blues music. And a lot of my sort of folk and bluegrass roots came from just hanging around these woods, looking for hobbits. Looking for hobbits, man. Yeah, we're doing... So strange coming back here after that tornado blew through. This was always my world when I was a little child, and it always seemed to me that this valley was vast. And it was just such a shock to me to drive into town the first time. I stayed away because I knew people were cleaning up and getting together, and I finally took a ride over here, and I always thought it was 1,000 miles from Ely Road to East Hill. And seeing all those trees down and realizing it was just a mile and a half. This is something called Stranger in a Strange Land. High awake and the moon is rising. I have slept the sun away. The sun sinks low in the eastern sky. Day is night, night is day. The dove don't coo in the weeping willow. The black crow call from a dead oak tree, where the river ran down through the meadow. Now lies still dark and cheap. On streets of gold and pastures of plenty, we once loved and made our plans. There's a fallow field through the rusted room. I walk a stranger in a strange land. Suspicion walks these streets of sadness, where trust has broken and love has died. And hiding in the silent shadow, hungry faces tell empty lies. As if not tear-stained leather, a red rose crushed and lay flirt among the lingering scent of my obsession. Stilettos echo down the hall. On streets that go, pastures of plenty, we once loved, we made our plan. Across the fallow field, through the rusted room, I walk a stranger in a strange land. Today I look into the mirror, and a stranger's face stared back at me. A lonely man, constant sorrow, haunted by your memory. So come back, baby, to the one who loves you. Release me from this world of pain until I feel your loving arms around me. I walk a stranger. I am a stranger. I am a stranger in a strange land. Man, Monson makes good music. How about Erin Green, huh? Man, she's a national treasure, you know. We're lucky to have her here. She I did a video and wrote a song for the healthcare workers, for the frontline healthcare workers that were going through COVID-19 pandemic and still are going through COVID-19 pandemic. And Erin Green, you got a nurse here, right here. Yes, we do. Ooh. Does everybody say thank you? Say thank you. Because they never stop working and it's back again. And if you want to just say thank you, I have a website, I have a Facebook page up called Thanks Caregiver, THXCRGVR, where you could just go, thank you. Just a thank you. Anyway. I'm going to do something. I moved from Massachusetts to Mississippi in the early 80s. Exactly when, I can't tell you because it's kind of, my memory's kind of fuzzy back around that time. And I had a good time down there. I mean, once we decided we weren't going to talk about politics, I got along just fine. And the South has always been a musical land for me since the first time I drove south to Graceland in the late 70s. And one of my favorite spots there, if you go down Nashville, one of the great trips, take the Nashville skyline, the skyline drive right down into the Blue Ridge Parkway into Nashville, cut across through Memphis to catch some blues, and then hook a left down Highway 61 to go down toward the Gulf Coast. And you run across through the Mississippi Delta, where all the blues came from. And it's exactly the same as it was back then. But on a hot summer day, when the cotton is all bursting out of its socket, there's you've never seen anything like it, and the fields go on for miles, and the roads, there's dry, dusty roads crisscrossing all the way through that so the tractors and the trucks can get through. You can never sneak up on anybody down there because they'd see you coming a mile away. And anyway, I wrote the song about that. It's called Country Girls Coming Home. Cadillac kicking up dust down the dirt road. I can see it from a mile away. I know who it is. I know where she's coming. Hallelujah, it's a happening. Come on, yeah. Top down the long air flying in the sun. They got the possum on the radio. They got to put up the plow, break out the good stuff. Coming home. She coming home. I want to hear her whisper like the wind in a honeysuckle vine. Coming home. Taste her kisses, sweet as strawberry wine. Don't know how long she'll stay this town. Love her until she, Lord have mercy, it feels like it hurts me. Country girl, come back up. She's a platinum blonde, you know she used to be a brunette. I love to tell her that her roots still show. When she kicks up her heels and let the muddy creek water run and bubble through her painted toe. Well, you look so fine in that high out of fashion. The bands are really turned me on. And the tank top, flip flop, cut up jeans, look out the country girl coming home. She coming home. Hear her whisper like the wind in a honeysuckle vine. Coming home. Taste her kisses, sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, know how long she'll stay this town. Love her until she gone. Lord have mercy, it feels like it hurts me. Country girl coming back up. Ralph Whittle. Cadillac kicking up dust on a dirt road. See it from a mile away. I know who it is, I know where they're coming, hallelujah, it's a happy day. Top down along there, flying in the sun. They got the possum on the radio. Time to pull up the pound, break up the good stuff. Country girl coming home. She coming home. I want to hear her whisper like the wind in the honeysuckle vine. Coming home, taste her kisses, sweet as strawberry. Well, I don't know how long she'll stay this time, but I love her until she's gone. Lord have mercy, feels like it hurts me. Country girl coming back up. Mark Pappas. Be a brunette, I could tell because your roots still shine. When you kick up her heels and let the muddy big water run and bubble through a painted toe. Well, you look so fine in a high-dollar fashion, but man, you really turn me on. Yeah, the Walmart tank top and cut-off jeans, look out, the country girl coming home. She coming home. I want to hear her whisper like the wind in the honeysuckle vine. Coming home. I can taste your kisses, sweet as strawberries. Well, I don't know how long she'll stay this time, but I love her until she's gone. Lord have mercy, it feels like it hurts me, the country girl coming home. Well, I don't know how long she'll stay this time, but I love her until she's gone. Lord have mercy, it feels like it hurts me, country girl, come back. Cadillac kicking up dust down a dirt road. All right, we got some country girls here, don't we? This, after all, is a country. That's one thing I learned when I was down there. You don't have to be Southern to be country. Speaking of country, we bump into some fellers called the Allman Brothers back in the late 60s on their first tour up the Eastern Seaboard. And we played a couple of gigs with them at a place called the Woodrose Ballroom. And then we went up to UMass and we did a couple more. And we learned this from them there. I gotta run to keep from hiding. This old road goes on forever. Got one more silver dollar. But I'm not gonna let them catch me. Not gonna let them catch the midnight ride. one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them get you. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. I don't even own the clothes I'm wearing. This old road goes on forever. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them catch me. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. Mark Pappas. I gon' pass the point of caring. Who's over there? I'll soon be sharing. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them get me. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. Ralph Whittle. And I gon' pass the point of caring. Who's over there? I'll soon be sharing. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them catch me. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. Play that again. I said I'm not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. I said I'm not South, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm gonna play a little bluegrass at the Station Inn. I'm gonna glide West Cross Highway 40, Memphis. I'm gonna play a little blues on Field Street, people. I'm gonna kick left down Highway 61. I'm gonna roll on down through the Delta, Cleveland, Rosedale, searching for the crossroads. To the Big Easy, New Orleans. I'm gonna play a little street music. Down on Royal Street. I'm gonna kick back across Lake Pontchartrain to the Redneck Riviera. Mobile, Alabama, Panama City. Jesse. I'm gonna cruise straight through to the Gold Coast, South Beach, West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, Boca Raton. I'm gonna sail across that 7-mile bridge like a cool breeze, Key West, Key Largo, sitting on the dock of the bay. Baby, loving you ain't no you. Time I face the truth. Come loose and thrill. Oh, baby, come loose and thrill. Yeah, loving you ain't no you. Time I face the truth. Come loose and thrill. Come loose and thrill. Anybody want to hear a little blues? It's a good thing, because we're going to play some. dance your ball. Let your head down, yeah. Let's have a dance your ball. But you can't let your hair down. You can't have no fun at all. You can't take it with you. That's one thing for sure. Oh, you can't take it with you. That's one thing for sure. 'Cause there ain't nothing wrong with you people. I cheap on supper can't go. To me, baby, sit down on your daddy's knee. Oh, run to me, baby, sit down on your daddy's knee. I got something, baby, something's ailing me. Ralphie, lock it down. Let your head down. Let's have a dance ball. Let your head down, baby. Let's have a dance. With awesome bass guitar. You can't let your head down. You can't have no fun at all. Tell them about fun, Mark. Tell them about fun. Bring it down. I'm going to talk to the people one time. You know something, baby? You can't take that thing with you. So why don't you just bring it on over here and show Peter J. why what God gave it to you. Because there's nothing wrong with you that a T-bone shuffle can't do. degrees in order to survive. Money may be the root of evil, but you got to use it just to stay alive. So if you're earning, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. But if it's somebody else, keep your hands off it, otherwise you ain't nothing but a fool. Whether I've been working in a nightclub, third shift at the mill, I gotta do my share, pay my dues, know I always will. Some bad got me sitting big time thinking that they got me beat. Got the Cadillac and a paid vacation, some folks don't got booty. You better think twice, yeah. A hot water makes real. Play the lick, play the lick. Dirty money. Dirty money. Lincoln, Franklin, Washington, Jefferson, champion the brand new nation. Where the out front liberator justified no doubt worldwide reputation. Somebody done trampled on tradition. They put the good name in the dirt. You better clean it up and get down to business before somebody gets hurt. Some men rise and some men fall under pressure of a high degree. Some come clean, some men stall, but the truth is soon plain to see. Now if you're looking at the politician, you better remember before you do what you're gonna do. We gave you the privilege, we got the power. Little brother's watching you, check it to the bridge. You take some free advice, how you better think twice. Hot water makes real tonight. Play the lick. Dirty money. Dirty money. Smell them red beans here right. Take it to the bridge. Play the lick, play the lick, play the lick. Ralph Whittle. Franklin, Washington, and Jefferson championed the brand new nation. Where the out front liberator justified no job worldwide reputation. Somebody done trampled on tradition. They put the good name in the dirt. You better clean it up, get down to business before somebody gets hurt. Some men rise and some men fall under pressure of a high degree. Some complete, some install, but the truth is soon plain to see. So if you're Mr. Politician, you better remember before you do what you're gonna do. We gave you the privilege, we got the power. Little brother's watching you, take it to the bridge. You better think twice, yeah. You better think twice. How you wanna make real tonight when you mess with dirty money. Dirty money. Say it again. Play it again. Dirty money. And not funny. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? You know what I'm saying? Man. We'll do a song off the first Fat record. I always thought this had kind of a Memphis thing to it, you know what I mean? And we have, Fat does a great version, rock version of this to this day, but when I put this band together, I wanted to try to put a little Memphis touch on this thing. And this is about my generation. We were about peace. We were about love. We were about inclusivity, man. We were about positivity. Don't be fucking with the negative, man. You know what I'm saying? Something called House on the Corner. How many of y'all went to the House on the Corner? Yeah. Welcome to the house on the corner. The door is open and you can step inside. Come on in. You don't have to be worried about me. Don't you see there's no reason I assure you? If you ever feel like leaving, you can come back later to the house on the corner. It sure don't matter. This is the place. It don't matter what the time. Come on in. You don't have to be lonely no more. Don't you see there's no reason I assure you? If you ever feel like leaving, well, don't you know that it could be in the early morning, it could be late at night. Somebody's surely waiting for you, gonna turn on the light. Back to the verse, Mark Pappas. Verse 2, Ralph Whittle. Take it to the bridge. Both y'all do something. Get that thing. Oh, yeah. There it is. There it is. Hey, welcome, baby, to the house on the corner. The door is open. Everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting on you. 'Cause you're a star. Come on. Come on in. You don't have to be worried about me. Don't you see the slow reason? I'll show you back to the verse. If you ever feel like leaving, you got to come back later to the house on the corner. It sure don't matter about the place, about the time, yeah. Come on in. Don't you know that I need you? It's been so long since I see you. And every time I do, you make my eyes, my ears come open so wide. Oh, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it on, turn it on. Come on, time. Come on, baby. Cha-la-la, 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 cha-la-la. Check it out. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna do one more R&B thing for you. Is that okay? Is that all right? Man, I'm feeling it, man. This is my home. I'm feeling the roots, man. Something called Wrapped Up in Love. Let's get that dancing going here. Somebody, come on. Somebody. Play that thing, keep going. A little more, give me a little more. Oh yeah. Bring it. Come on. Ooh yeah. Hey baby. It's me. Wrapped up in love again. Baby. It's me. Wrapped up in love again. I ain't had this feeling since I don't remember when. I know you. Hey baby, I will dip you up strong and true now, baby. Yes, I will. Must admit that it ain't brand new now. But you save it all for me, baby. I'm gonna save it all for you. Come on, y'all. Come on, bring it. Wrapped up in love. Lately, baby. it's me. I want more. I'm gonna keep on rocking, child, till I get through that door. Ralphie. Somebody knocking, that be me. I want more, I want more. I'm gonna keep on rocking, child, until I get through that door. Hey, baby, it's me. Wrapped up in love. Hey, we got a special guest tonight. We got a great guitar player here from plays with a friend of mine named Paul Sticka from Ludlow in a band called Acoustica. His name is Jeff Sarnes, and I wrote this song a while ago. I wrote this when I was in Nashville. Had a great session guitar player that I work with down there who wrote this guitar part for it that Mark Pappas in turn turned into a solo. And one night, we do a lot of work with Paul Sticka and Acoustica, and Don LaPere and Jeff Sarnes. And Jeff came up one night and said, hey, you know that Nothing Left to Burn? He said, I wrote a harmony part for that guitar solo. And he played it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And so we asked him to come here tonight to share that with you. Give me 1 second. I gotta... all of that talking, and actually, I have this for you. Wait, sorry. The only thing worse than listening to someone tune their guitar is listening to somebody play guitar that's out of tune. rundown house up on Silver Street. They used to torch that thing every Halloween. Now there ain't nothing left but brick and stone. It kinda like what you done to me. Set me on fire, turn around and leave. Come back, light me up and go, then return. So many times there ain't nothing left to burn. Now there ain't enough to catch a spark in the empty shell of this burned out heart. Anything you do with time, a lesson learned. Can't light this fire, there's nothing left to burn. Surprised when you called tonight. You said you're missing me and you want to stop by. I can feel the heat. Baby, bring it on. With them red stilettos, wear your skinny jeans. Bring champagne, matches, and gasoline. You want to smoke it up one time, girl? I can make that work. Light this fire, there's nothing left to burn. Now there ain't enough to catch a spark in the empty shell of this burned out heart. Anything you do with time, a lesson learned. You can't light this fire, there's nothing left to burn. Surprised when you called tonight. You said you're missing me, you want to stop by. I can feel the heat. Baby, baby, bring it on. With them red stilettos, wear your skinny jeans. Bring champagne, matches, and gasoline. You want to smoke it up one time, girl? Hey, I can make that work. But you can't light this fire, there's nothing left to burn. Now there ain't enough to catch a spark in the empty shell of this burned out heart. Ain't a thing to do with time, a lesson learned. You can't light this fire, nothing left to burn. You can't light this fire, there's nothing left to burn. Nothing left to burn. Yeah, nothing left to burn. Nothing left to burn. Yeah, baby. nothing, baby. Jeff Sars, Mark Pappas. You got nice. Yeah, hang around. Want to hang around, Jeff? Yeah, it was beautiful, man. Almost every morning, he'd walk down to the station in a straw hat that came from Panama. He always wore his Sunday best. He'd shuffle across the platform. He'd sit down on the benches and check the silver pocket watch that he kept chained to his bed. Sometimes I'd bring him coffee. I'd love to sit and listen while they told me about the old days when the iron horse was king. New Orleans to Frisco, Santa Fe to New York City. We traveled down the steel wheels to the places that he'd been. He was waiting for a train. He was gonna meet his wife. She left last spring, it broke his heart. In more than 50 years, it's the first time they'd ever been apart. And they just can't wait to see that girl again. He was waiting for a train. Now folks here said he's crazy. They shake their heads and say that old sunny land ain't rolled through here since 1959. He would say, won't be long, he'd heard it in a gospel song. This train's bound for glory, and it's running right on time. They found him in the station, his heart had just stopped beating. They said that he was smiling, he was all dressed up to go. But on that rainy Monday morning, when the preacher gave his blessing, somewhere in the distance I heard a whistle blow. Whoa, 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 whoa. He was waiting for a train, headed west to see his wife. She left last spring, it broke his heart. And more than 50 years, it's the first time they'd ever been apart. And he just can't wait to hold that girl again. He was waiting for a train. Ralph Whittle. Now folks here said he's crazy. They'd shake their heads and they'd say that old sunny land ain't rolled through here since 1959. And he would say, won't be long, he'd heard it in a gospel song. Oh, this train's bound for glory, and it's running right on time. They found him in the station. His heart had just stopped beating. They said that he was smiling. He was all dressed up to go. But on that rainy Monday morning, when the preacher gave his blessing, somewhere in the distance I heard a whistle blow. Whoa, 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 whoa. He was waiting for the train, headed west to see his wife. She left last spring. It broke his heart. And more than 50 years, it's the first time they'd ever been apart. And they just can't wait, hold it, to see that girl again. He was waiting for a train. He was waiting for a train. He was waiting. Train. Thank you. Ooh, we're supposed to quit. We usually are the cops here now? Because we usually play till they come. Yeah, we got some stuff. We got some stuff for you. Come on now. So I guess it's kind of where we would leave the stage and you'd yell and go, come on back and play some more. So we're going to do that. Oh, want me to play my favorite song? It's kind of, I'm going to do one and then we'll do that because it's a slow one too, but it's a song I wrote right here in Monson. I remember the Christmas I got all the Rolling Stones albums from my brother. And it was 60, what was that, 65, something like that? 64? Learned this song off of that second Rolling Stones record and been playing it ever since. Well, mama, I swear, the perfume that you wear made out of turnip green. Every time I kiss you down there, it tastes like poking me. Even though you're wearing your set of high heels, I can tell by the way you walk, You've been running in the cotton field. I said, oh, you're so down home, girl. Hey, look who's here. Every time you move like that, take my breath away. Every time you get funky, baby, get on my knees and pray. Don't you know the dress you got on? Some kind of nasty fiberglass. I like to take you to the preaching thing, baby, but it just won't last. I said, oh, baby, oh, so down home, girl. Ralphie, make it swampy. Get you down in New Orleans, down in Dixieland. I wanna see you do the second line with your underwear in your hand. I'm gonna get you to the muddy river, baby. I'm gonna push you in. I like to feel the dirty water roll right down your velvet skin. I said, oh, baby, oh, so down home, girl. Get down home with it, Mark Pappas, come on. Down in New Orleans, down in Dixieland. I'm gonna see you do the dirty dog with your uncle in your hand. I'm gonna get you to the muddy river, babe. I wanna put you in. Yeah, I wanna feel that dirty water roll right down your velvet skin. Oh, baby, you're so down, girl. You're so, I said you're so down. Mother one, you're so down. You got your high heels on, baby. You wear your dress just a little too high. You got them nylon stockings with the seam in the back there just been running on. I said you're so down. 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 All right. Last song. All right, we'll do this then. We'll break tradition and we'll play it slow. You still want to hear my favorite song that I wrote right here in Monson? I grew up on off of Lower Hampton Road on a place on Alden Thresher Road. And we had a hill outside the house we called the mountain, Glenico. And there was a tree up on the top of that hill. You could see the towns, you could see all the way to Palmer, and you could see Hampton and Summers and Stafford and all that. And I had 5 brothers, so. And you had the big kids and the little kids, right? And I was right in the middle. So, but one of the ways that you knew that you were a big kid was if you climbed that mountain and you climbed that tree. And that wasn't all. It was a bunch of stuff, but I won't get into the other things. But anyway, I remember the day I did that, and it's indelibly etched in my mind. And it became the inspiration for this song, which is one of my favorite songs. Send this out to my brother, Jamie, and his wife, Mary. Send this out to Richie Brooks, who was my roadie for years. When the whole thing blew up and the smoke cleared, it was me, Richie, and the dog. He's a loyal dude, man. Send this out to a classmate of mine, Joe Messina, who parted this mortal coil just recently. Once I climbed a tree and spied you in the fields, and hurried quickly to the ground. I cut across the wood and I skipped the stepping stone, but you were nowhere to be found. I flipped the coin, I took the road that led to town. And I guess I picked the wrong direction, 'cause when I reached the bridge, the sun was going down. And I hollered at my own reflection. Just an echo replied from the mountain so high as the sun slipped the sky. When will I meet you? Where are you? Baby, you are the one that I've been waiting for this time. I saw you window shopping downtown yesterday. I stopped the cab, paid my fare. And as I cursed the cars and lights that blocked my way, ooh, you vanished down the subway stair. I made the street, I took the steps, 3 at a hop, and almost ran into a fight. Jump the turnstile as the choking rain cried stop. The subway took you out of sight as it whisked you away. Wheels and tracks seemed to say, not today, not today. When will I meet you? Where are you? Oh, baby, you are the one that I've been waiting for this time. Ralph. Mark Pappas. Fill the air, seal the ribbon in your hair, wheel the Will the sea softly roar? Will the sun burn my face? In what time and what place? When will I meet you? Where are you? Oh, baby, you are the one that I've been waiting for. Yeah, I had such a great time. I hope you had a good time tonight, but you know what? I had a better time than you did. Okay? We love you. See you later. Hey, wait a minute. Ralph Whittle on piano. Mark Pappas on guitar. Tim Smith on drums. Brand new, Glenn Robinson on bass guitar tonight. Give it up. Thank you, Jeannie Bailey. Thank you, Monson. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.